ever closer to the Florida Peninsula.
Touching upon the points that we've all been reiterating this morning, obviously this is the time to stay inside. The storm is here in full force at this point. We're seeing its effects in Dade and Broward County. It's a good time to get you all up to date as to what's going on. As far as schools are concerned, parents would be interested in knowing that school is out again tomorrow in Dade and Broward counties.
Yes, that very important information. Also, we want to keep you up to date. Obviously, there are power outages throughout both Dade and Broward County. FP&L just releasing this following number: 542,458 customers in both Dade and in Broward are without power. We want to remind you, though, if you've lost power, you could always tune in to us. We are simulcasting for just about an hour now on 97.3 The Coast and also on 93 Rock. Christine mentioned a very good point. Stay indoors, but if you happen to have a good vantage point, maybe outside one of your windows, or if you're in one of those high rises and have a good vantage point, we want to urge you to go ahead and send a picture of some kind of damage or whatever the situation may be like outside your residence at wilma@WSVN.com. Again, we urge you to keep it safe. We don't by any means want you to go outside, but send us your picture, tell us your name and also the location of where this picture is, so we can go ahead and give you a picture view, if you will, of the damage that's going on throughout all of South Florida.
If you are watching these pictures, and as you well know, Wilma made landfall shortly after 6 o'clock this morning, about 22 miles south of Naples, and you are looking at this now and you were saying, how is this possible? I mean, it's not coming directly toward us. It made landfall far from. This is what the forecasters have been talking about, and this is why they talk about that specific line. This is why they talk about the cone, and this is why they talk about the feeder bands and the winds. And what we're seeing right now is some really, really nasty weather. Phil, I know that you had mentioned a couple of days ago and well into today the tornadic activity that this particular hurricane would spawn because it was interacting with that cold front. Is that still the case, Phil? Do we still have to watch out for those?
Absolutely. We are under a tornado watch for most of the day today. This is a very dangerous system. There's a lot of instability in the atmosphere, but I really want to talk right now to the folks in western Miami-Dade and Broward counties. You guys are going right now through the very worst that this system has to offer. This is the eastern edge of the eye wall that is now going through the area, and the radar is showing a wide swath of very red and intense color that is moving up right now over northwestern Miami-Dade counties, Opelika, Hialeah, and then moving into southern portions of Broward County, especially right now moving up I-75 into Miramar, Pembroke Pines, Weston getting pummeled, Davie, shortly Sunrise, if not already, into the thick of that very, very strong area of rainfall, sheets of rain, winds of up to around 100 miles per hour. That is the eastern edge of the eye wall.
And Phil, we're just getting this new video coming out of Everglades City.
Yeah, take a look at that. I mean, when things are definitely the trees, the water, but things are flying around at this point. It's really bad. When we talk about Everglades City, we always think not only of the people, but of the animals. You know, there's a big wildlife population in that area, and we always, you know, wonder about that because obviously it's not the type of pet that you bring inside. It's the type of pet that's in the wild and is out there and sometimes cannot take refuge in the case of a storm like this.
From Everglades City, let's go ahead and bring it closer to where we're at right now. WSVN Studios located in North Bay Village. We are really hearing it come down hard on our roof here on the studio. We take you out back. Look at that. Sevens Alita Loresca, just a couple of feet away from the seawall. Alita, conditions out there?
Richard, they have not gotten any better since the last time you guys checked in with me. We have been fighting these winds for a little over a couple of hours now, but within the last hour they have gotten really, really bad. And you guys are talking about hearing it. Imagine hearing it from outside. You can just hear the roar of wind. We've seen a palm tree out here topple down. We've seen all this debris collect near the seawall, and the seawall, you can see, has basically flooded within the last couple of hours or so.
Alita, I know you said it just a short while ago, and we've been talking about it, how in this particular storm you don't have to go far to look at the damage. You've been out there, out back, during numerous storms, and never have we seen you like this.
No, this is the worst by far. With Katrina, I never had to really seek safe harbor. A couple times here I've had to... Are you okay, Ronnie? Hold on, guys. Okay, a couple of times I've had to seek safe harbor because the fact the winds have gotten so bad, and as I told you earlier, we are being protected right now by the WSVN building that is shielding some of the winds, but the winds are so strong and it's such a large wind field that it really doesn't matter that the building is... Hold on. The building is in front of us. I'm okay. So you can see the strong winds continuing. I've got Ludner here. Don't worry, guys. I know you guys worry about me inside, but I'm okay. Strong winds, battering waves, and it's continuous. It'll stop briefly, and then another strong wind will come up over the building, it feels like, continue to push me toward the bay. So the winds are coming up, as Phil mentioned, toward like the northwest, right, pushing me toward the southeast and stuff.
Alita, it's really important for us to know that you are safe, and right now, because we know that so many people are without power and most people are listening to us rather than watching us on the radio. And I do want to mention really quickly those stations that we are simulcasting on: 93.1 FM, 105.1 FM, 99.1 FM, and 97.3 FM, the coast. Again, more importantly is it for you to be safe, because more than likely people aren't seeing you anyways, they're hearing.